YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again. Tony Digital bringing back another 4K visual, back with another banger today, guys, on a very special vid, man. It is June 16th. Happy birthday and rest in peace to Tupac Shakur, the late great GOAT of all time. That's just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? My birthday was yesterday on June 15th. If you guys didn't know or was unable to say it because I didn't drop a video or you didn't hit me up on IG, look, feel free to comment down below. I would love to hear you guys all say happy birthday, and I greatly appreciate everyone who did say happy birthday to your boy. And yeah, another year around the globe, another year of trying to do as great as I can do, you feel me? So huge shout out to everybody. But we're passing now June 15th. When you think of a year, right? When you think of the year from January to December, you think of June being, you know, that halfway mark. And in the middle of June, you think that, you know, 15. There's 30 days in June. 15 is half of 30. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So actually, though, believe it or not, I think that middle day of the year in like the 365 days is in July. Let's ask Alexa. Alexa, what is the halfway point of the year?
Here's something I found on the web. According to reference.com, the halfway point of a typical calendar year is July 2nd, which is the 183rd day of the 365-day year.
Hey, look, we got you, Alexa, and I got y'all in the comments. I try to get probably, it's actually July 2nd. Yeah, look, hey, man, I like it saying this in June. It's my birthday. I always look at it that way. And I just want to feel special, okay? But we got 15 more days, 17 more days until July 2nd, so it's whatever. But we wanted to do a video of the top 10 sneaker pickups so far, or part one, the halfway point, because right now is going to be totally different than when I probably feel like at the end of the year. So I want to show respect to the shoes that I picked up from January to June, because from June to December, it's gonna be probably totally different. And in June to December, we'll see if some of these shoes stick around. You feel me? That January to December, that full overall, which part two would be, it'll be everything that whole entire year. So I wanna see how this is compared to what it will end up being. We'll talk about that video when we get to that video in late December. It's kind of like, you know, when you go to like a class, you do like a pre-test and then you do that post-test, and you see the differences, you see how better you got. It's kind of like that. So everything you see here will be pickups January to June from 2021. But there might be some shoes in here that released in 2020 that I picked up this year late, and you know, I have to add it because it's a pickup. It's not top 10 releases, it's top 10 sneaker pickups. You get what I'm saying? So I did enough talking. Let's get straight into it, man. Let's go. All right, guys, to start things off, I have to give two honorable mentions because this one was actually in my list at first, but then I remembered there was two other shoes, and I had to be like, damn, I had to show respect and take this one out, but I'm gonna show respect by putting this on this video, and that is I'm about to say the July. Wow. See, this is why I be messing up. Let me get a sip of coffee, because I be messing up. Let me slow down a little bit. These are the Jordan 11 Low Legend Blues. A great colorway, a great quality shoe. Looks a lot like its father, the Jordan 11 Legend Blue, the mid version. I love the shoe overall. I think the quality was dope. I think I wore these maybe once, or maybe I didn't. They're gonna sit on ice a little bit longer, but I'm definitely going to pull these out this year, because the mids, I didn't even wear those yet. And I would hate to let these go through that same exact situation. They're sitting in the box somewhere, and I need to put these on feet, and I need to rock them. I also need to rock the mids, so these will definitely be in rotation very soon. I think they killed it when it came to this, the quality, the craftsmanship, the leather. I love the leather here, and the mesh, everything about it. I love it, but it didn't make the list because there's some other things I love just a little bit more as far as pickups. Coming in at number 10, guys, we have right here the Jordan 5 Toro Bravo. I had to put the Jordan 5 Toro Bravo on the list, even though I talked a lot about it, and I talked about how I was not really happy about the quality. I was not like saying that the shoe was terrible quality, but it was the same quality as that alternate grape, and I wanted this shoe to be a little bit more decorative. I wanted more quality, softer suede. I wanted something similar to that of that Jordan 4 UNC on that material on this shoe. However, even though it didn't happen, I couldn't steer away and say this is not one of the best releases of 2021. I had had to show respect to it. I had to put it on the list. Yes, it's a little bit higher up. And I think in due time, as time goes on, I honestly will gravitate more and more to this shoe and like it and appreciate it more and more, because it is a classic that was given back to us from Jordan Brand, and as a 1-pack, not a 2-pack, because some people like both shoes. I like both shoes too, don't get me wrong, but I think if people rather just had gotten this shoe instead of the black version as well, that black metallic, the black 3M1. Not saying nothing wrong with it, but nobody remembers that shoe. When they think of the Raging Bulls pack, they don't think about the other shoe. They think about this one. This is the one they think about, you feel me? So I had to put this on the list at number 10. Show it its respect. It's definitely going to be one of the best shoes that released in 2021, as well as Jordan side is one of the best. We have some other bangers coming up later throughout the year, but this is still going to be one of those big boys, in my opinion. I just think that it is what it is. Guys, also, man, I'm going to slip up and start saying 2020. I can feel it. My mouth does not feel comfortable saying 2021 for some reason, and we're halfway through the year. I don't know why. So if I say 2020, you get what I'm saying, all right? And watch me say 2020 again as I'm saying 2020 now. But it's we're in the year 2021, okay? This video's in 2021, don't worry. We're not in the past. You're not watching an old video. This is dropping June 16th, 2021. Coming in at number 9, I like how I had these all leveled up. I didn't do this on purpose. I honestly thought I was gonna have to slip through and grab shoes in awkward fashion. But we have the Reebok Answer 4. I had to put this one on the list, man, at number 9. Reebok definitely killed this shoe, and I think this might be one of their best releases coming out of this year. A classic shoe in a classic colorway with a classic and Hall of Fame player in Allen Iverson. The quality of the shoe, the build of the shoe, the retail price point, I think at 120. It's either 120 or 140. I can't remember which one it was, but it's one or the other. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 130. I don't know, but it's not the same price as a Reebok Question Mid. It was a very low-end, great price point for great quality materials. Very lightweight shoe. Still feels great years later that you can feel like you can ball in it in a classic colorway in the white and red. I want to give a huge shout out to Reebok, to my brother John for sending these my way and adding this to my collection. And John, I want you to know that this is definitely one of my favorite pickups of the year. Coming in at number 9, the Reebok Answer 4, a nostalgic piece for the feet. Looks great, looks awesome on feet as well. I mean, did a full-on in-depth review. If you haven't checked it out already, go and check it out. And they dropped them in white and black as well. So if you have missed out on this shoe, I definitely recommend you grabbing a pair in the near future, as it seems like Reebok is going to be giving us multiple colorways on this shoe in the future. And I'm wondering and thinking, man, are they going to do a BBC, collaboration? Because if they do, it's going to be crazy. They've done some on the thing with the Answer 5 or the Answer 6 or something like that. It's something they've done some, but they have not done them, I think, on the Answer 4 yet. I own 2 pairs of other Answers out there. I believe those are Answers that did with the BBC collaboration. But this one, whew, Gilligan's Island nutsack material on that leather. A1 steak sauce. Now we had to add this one to the list, coming in at number 8. I actually did not have this one back here. I had to go and grab it. But we have the Nike Dunk Varsity Maze. The Varsity Maze Dunk High released in September 23rd, 2020. I picked this one up recently in one of my recent videos, like the last 2 videos. If you haven't checked it out already, you definitely should go and check it out, because this is a classic. This is a classic sneaker in my opinion. I've always loved Varsity Maze and the navy mixtures, and adding this one to the collection just felt wonderful, felt great. And I don't get that many dunks. We don't get that many dunks. Well, we do get many dunks, but we don't get them because they sell out. So being able to grab a pair of these for such a great price, it was a blessing. And I want to give you a shout out to DJ once again for blessing your boy. You know, it is what it is. And definitely a piece that I'm going to put on my foot more and more. There's another Nike Dunk we'll be talking about a little bit later on as a honorable mention that's also great. And I want to give a huge shout out to someone who helped me bless me with that one as well. So just stay tuned. You'll see what I'm talking about. But this one right here, Varsity Maze, higher up on the list. And there's even more dunks that are a little bit higher than that we'll be talking about in a little bit. So coming in at number 8, we have the Nike Dunk High Varsity Maze. Coming in at number 7, the Jordan 3 Cool Break. At number 7, we have the Jordan 3 Cool Gray coming in. This is definitely a shoe I feel like when it's all said and done this year, this one might go up a little bit on my list. Like I feel like it could go up to maybe 5. A classic colorway that I've been wanting for a long time. Don't get me wrong, and even at 7 it feels like disrespect. But there's this other shoes that made me feel a little bit more, it's like happier to get, and I liked more in my possession. But I think these will definitely go up as more and more it becomes a more classic piece to add to my arsenal. And I also think that maybe the fact that this is a shoe that released earlier in the year, and I've been picking up a lot of stuff recently, that it's like kind of, it goes back. You can't reminisce as much when you just constantly getting this and then you're on to the next one. But definitely everything about this shoe, in my opinion, is wonderful. People talk about, we hype up shoes early, and when we get them early, we hype them up and make it more. Look, I still will hype this up. This material, the quality, everything, the build on this 3, they did great. You know what I'm saying? I think the colors were slightly different. I think this one's a little bit more vibrant than the OG. Slightly vibrant, but I like this one more than how the OG's colorway looked, in my opinion. I don't even think there was that much of a difference. I think they killed this one when they brought back a classic, because sometimes Jordan Brand can definitely mess up a classic and mess the colorways up and just make it ugly. This one though, straight koala bear pussy on the colors, like straight up, this koala bear all around. Material A1 steak sauce, suede with a little bit of, it's like a nice leather suede, I don't know. It's magnificent, man. Number 7, Jordan 3 Cool Gray. Like, no cap, these boxes are lined up perfectly. I did not do this on purpose. I don't know how. When I put the boxes and carried them here, I didn't put them in no order. They're in an order though. It's weird. Number 6, we have the Nike, the Concepts Nike Dunk High SB Turkey, or Turkdona, whatever the hell, Turkey Dunk, man. Okay, quack quack, the duck, whatever you want to call it. The Dunkin', that's what they're calling it. Okay, yeah, bam. Definitely a great pickup that I recently picked up. I picked this one up over at ATL Addictions. Got it in like a dead, I think it was looked at stock. I wore it one time and it definitely got some wrinkles on the ASAP Rocky, but definitely a shoe that you can rock forever and never really have to worry about it getting destroyed. I love Concepts collaborations, especially on dunks. I own the Concept collaboration with the Nike SB Dunk High and the ugly Christmas sweater that I rock pretty much each and every holiday season. And this one is definitely another one that I can rock, I don't know, each and every season. I love it though, as more and more as I wear it, the little thing on the side, that little turkey stuff, whatever, the feathers or flock, the Turk Dunkin', it flares up more and more. But overall, a great quality shoe, a great just thought process and a theme to the shoe, and everything. They executed it very, very well when it comes to that. And I want to applaud Concepts, because Concepts always does a great job when it comes to this. I forgot how much I paid for these. I want to say I paid like $200 or $240 at the most. I paid around stock X prices when it came to this, and I am happy in having this one in my possession. But I'm just realizing how much wrinkled. I mean, look at that. Damn. Was I doing squats in this motherfucker? Like, sheesh. Hey, it is what it is. Wear your kicks, right? That's what they say. Coming in at number 6 though, the Nike Concepts SB Dunk High. I'm saying everything all backwards. Tur Dunkin'. Coming in at number 5, there's no way that I could have forgot about this shoe. Classic. Very, 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 very crazy release as far as for the shoe, because it was horrible quality almost, or to some people at least. The Jordan 6 Carmine. Now, when I say horrible quality, my pair is not in horrible quality. But we know that when the Jordan 6 Carmine released this year, that multiple people had been sending in pictures and images of the red bleeding into the midsole and the midsole becoming pink. And I have seen, I believe, from Mike Rich and a couple other people on social media in general, that these have now been hitting outlets. And I kind of thought that was going to happen. I have yet to see video or visuals or even people really go into it. I just saw pictures of them sitting like on a little rack on sale or whatever, but I have not seen no one actually go and show a visual if those pairs were painted or corrected, or they just selling them as is with that pink midsole. You know, they had to have done something. There's a reason why those are at outlets and other pairs are sold out in people's possessions. They didn't like not sell out. People would have bought them, but people returned them because of the quality that was messed up on the shoe. So they had to go and do something. I'm curious to know though if Nike fixed it and sold it, or sold it as is at a discounted price point. But back then when this happened, I told y'all it was gonna happen. I said they're gonna take them back and they're gonna break them down, either repaint them, get someone to come in and do that, which is like hundreds of thousands of pairs, or just go and send them straight to the outlets. They have to figure that out if it makes sense. If they pay someone to paint? Could they sell them still and still make money back, or are they rather better off just selling them as is at a discounted price point and still make profit? Because you know they're making hella profit off these at the end of the day. But the Jordan 6 Carmine classic colorway that was brought back to us with the Nike Air on the back, I believe that the last pair was in 2015 or 14 or something. I had the last pair. I did a review. It should be on, it's probably still on this channel to this day, but I just didn't have to keep them. And I don't know why I even sold them back then. I think I was just going through a period of just trying to get my money up, and I probably was about to move or something, but I got rid of them. I'm happy I did, because now I have these, and these are something that I'm not going to get rid of, and it's Nike on the back. It's a couple of shoes that I like let go of now as I've been getting to sell and clean up and just make that collection smaller and smaller that I need to go back and get. White cements, I need those. You know, they haven't dropped a pair of white cements though yet in a long time. The closest thing they dropped was the free throw line, which I got and I later sold to somebody, so it's a Gucci Lou. Just because I wasn't wearing them and I just wanted the classic. I didn't like the blue tinted bottom and all that, so I'm waiting on those. It's gonna be a minute though, because they dropped the 88 slam dunk joints, then they slapped the free throw line. They're not gonna drop a classic white cement for maybe about a year or two, in my opinion. But who knows? You know, they just throwing stuff out left and right. They might. The Jordan 1 Royals, I think, are coming out this year or next year, so you never know. But number 5, the Jordan 6 Carmine. Coming in at number 4, we have the Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0. Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0 is very high on the list for it not even being a classic or anything. And the quality's not the best. It's really not good at all. But I think that this shoe itself, I tell you all the time, quality matters a lot, but sometimes looks can overtake quality, okay? But a shoe can look really good and have horrible quality, or average to below average quality, because it's not horrible, it's like below average or average, and I'll still get it if it looks good. But if a shoe has great quality but looks like shit, I won't buy it. Remember those red, if I could find a picture, there's some red shoes that like Mason Margielas or something, probably leather, probably feels like heaven, like an angel, but it looks like a damn Ronald McDonald clown. I'm not buying it. So quality, believe it or not, matters, but not matters more than looks. I know it might sound weird to y'all, but like I said, I can point to y'all plenty of shoes that have exquisite quality, but you won't wear it because it looks ugly as hell. And there's multiple shoes that look great, that the quality doesn't look as good, but you'll rock it. That's when it comes to this one. I think this colorway, I think this Shadow 2.0, we'll definitely see this one more and more in the future. I feel like this shoe, this price point of this shoe is going to go up. It's a classic colorway swap, and some people might even like the 2.0s more than the 1.0s, just because it has that more pop and that gray. So I think Jordan Brand killed it when it came to this one. This is something that should have been came out. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a Shadow 3.0 pretty soon. So yeah, it is what it is. But definitely high up on my list because I like it. I love it. Quality's not there, but I can look past it. So yeah, number 4. Speaking of quality, right? Jordan 1 University Blue. We have the Jordan 1 University Blue that's also released this year. I think this thing's going up to 300s and plus now. I would say on this shoe, we have great quality and great looks. But the quality of how the shoe came, the craftsmanship is also good. But multiple pairs that came in with like dirt on it, and I don't know what the hell was going on. Like, they came pretty dirty. But the quality, the build, the materials used, the leather, everything on this shoe checks out alongside with the actual colorway itself. Great looking shoe, beautiful looking colors. University Blue, had to put it at number 3 on the list. I definitely believe a lot of people are going to be adding this one to the arsenal and saying this is one of their favorite shoes that released this year, or at least the top 3. It's definitely a top 5. If it ain't a top 5 for you, you know, some people might not even picked up. I know y'all in the comments, Tony, you got top 10. I didn't even get 10 shoes this year. I understand. I'm just doing a video for the content and for y'all to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? But if you picked up 5 shoes, or if you picked up 10 shoes, if you picked up 3 shoes, if you were able to get this one, I definitely know it's on that list. If you were able to get your hands on this, you're not getting this one, and it's not on the list. It's everybody. It has to be great quality, everything above. I can't really knock this shoe at all. I love it. The Jordan 1 University Blue, and you can see I actually wore it. You know what I'm saying? Probably once. Coming in at number 2, the Jordan 4 UNC. Another one of those shoes Looks good, feels good, looks great. Want to go take it on a date, masturbate, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. The Jordan 4, UNC, University, Tar Heels, whatever you want to call it. The Inspired joints, the tag, I'm keeping it on. Great quality shoe, great quality build, everything and above, man. And huge shout out to Soul Play for letting me get these to get the review to you guys as soon as possible. A1 steak sauce, man. The review is live as always. I'm moving it fast, yeah. This one's going for about 200 to 300, I think now, and I think it's gonna be a shoe that's gonna just go up in time. And in my opinion, it's kind of hard to say. This one and the 3, the UNC 3, I can't tell. I have the UNC 3 downstairs, but which one do y'all think? Do you take the UNC 4 or the UNC 3? Let me know down below, because they're both bangers. This one is, that suede just smells great. But before we get into the #1 spot, I want to give a huge shout out to my brother Rob Dollar for another shoe that made the honorable mention, and that is the Nike Dunk High Wu-Tang. Now the Nike Dunk High, the Wu-Tang, or we called it the Wu-Tang, or it's very close to the what dropped. It's also the Varsity Maze that dropped as well as the Wu-Tang, but it had that little Wu-Tang symbol on it. These dropped as well this year. My brother Rob Dollar ooped these to me for a retail price point. I want to give a huge shout out to my brother Rob Dollar Beats. Check him out on YouTube. I'll leave a link down below in the description if I can remember. They'll be coming back to YouTube pretty soon to do some content, so stay tuned for that as well. And I had to put this one on the list. It definitely could have made the #10 spot. Can I be honest with you though? When I picked up all my shoes and I was going, I saw that one. I was like, damn, I forgot I got those this year. And I put them on that rack. I said, I got to give it an honorable mention at least. I didn't know where I could fit it in yet, but like I said, man, at the end of December, it might go up. You know what I'm saying? My mind changes, and that's fine if your mind changes. That's what life's about, you know? So, honorable mention, Nike Dunk High, Wu-Tang, or Varsity Maze, whatever you want to call it, because those are both Varsity Mazes, so yeah. But coming in at #1, my most recent pickup, and I think he's released, he's released this year too, so that's good on that, is the undefeated Nike Kobe 5 Pro, right, Hall of Fame. Undefeated Nike Kobe 5 Pro Hall of Fame. These actually released this year. Huge shout out to my brother DJ who ooped these to me and gave these to me for a birthday present. One of the best sneaker presents I could ever have. Salute to my brother DJ once again. And the shoe speaks for itself. This is the shoe that was meant for Kobe, for him entering the Hall of Fame. It resembles his jacket. It has a lot of his accomplishments on the inside, on the paper of the actual box, which is also dope. You have like some of his stats and achievements on there, and everything about this shoe is just a classic, and this shoe is gonna definitely sit in the arsenal. This one I'm gonna rock, man, but I'm gonna let it sit for a second. Like, I'm gonna let this one chill and just sit, because even somebody, like, I think I was talking to Kais, he's like, you gonna let that one sit? I was like, nah, I'm gonna rock it, but I'm sitting there thinking like, damn, do I need to let these just sit on ice forever? Or do I need to rock them? If I rock them, I'm gonna rock them gently. Like, I'm keeping them forever. But this is definitely gonna be 10 years from now, 20 years from now, one of the best shoes that people remember. This shoe's gonna be remembered forever. The Hall of Fame, Kobe 5 Pro from Undefeated. Salutes. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. These are gonna be in my heart forever. They'll be with me forever. Salutes. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for the continuous love and support. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I got more content coming out for y'all for this week, so stay tuned. It's your boy, Tony D2 Wild. I'm checking in. I'm checking out. Peace.